What's up, my country people? How are they? Hope say everybody gallant for their different location. Hope say you see stand agidiba due to the economy of this nation. I still remain your uncle, Uchechiku Blessing. Welcome to another episode of BuzzUnscripted. No mind my voice, so now the condition of the economy, but that doesn't mean we won't bring premium gist to this show. So seated with me today on this show is this beautiful lady. She's gorgeous and she has a pretty smile. No other person than Nefe, a brand strategist and a digital creator.
Hello.
Say hi to the camera, baby care.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Next to her, oh my God, is this fair lady. The girl they enter my eye. As soon as I be man, I for don't propose since, but may I hold myself. Queen Precious. A pageant queen, the current queen, universal queen of Africa, and Miss Fopsa. Say hi to the camera.
Hello.
And there is this guy.
Hi.
A very handsome dude.
Hi.
Let me just stop here for today. He's no other person than Stunt Gant.
Yeah, what's going on?
A content creator and a songwriter. Stunt, say hi to the camera.
Hi.
All right, guys. The matter we want yarn today, I don't know if it is very confusing, but I could talk the topic, even if it choke, is why do relationships fail? Before we get to that, please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to follow, don't forget to comment. We'll be expecting to see one of these from you guys. So, house, please, why do relationships fail? I can't seem to find any head or tail in this topic. Why do relationships fail? Nefe, can you help us out?
The matter is very hot though.
How hot is it?
It's very hot because you know who we're dealing with here.
Please, I don't know who we are dealing with. Let me know.
There are a lot of reasons why relationships fail. And it starts from the person itself, like the person who is entering the relationship in the first place. It could be the reason from both parties, it could be reason from one person, and it could be just how the relationship started and how it is going.
Okay.
So relationships fail for a number of things. These two people not defining what they came to do in that relationship in the first place. One person taking advantage of the other or being selfish with needs and wants. Because a relationship comes together when people decide that they want to be exclusive and take care of each other's needs emotionally or otherwise. So when one person gets stingy with that obligation, definitely relationships fail.
When you say when one person gets stingy with that, now, are you trying to say guys too also get stingy?
Guys and girls, when you get stingy with emotionally taking care of your partner or responding to your partner's needs and just loving on them and caring for them, your relationship begins to fail because you're not giving what you're here to give.
Okay.
Exactly.
Queen Precious, why do relationships fail?
Thank you for that beautiful question.
You're welcome.
Relationships fail for different reasons. A lot. She has mentioned really important ones.
Okay.
But I would like to talk about the failure to have a personal relationship.
Okay.
That is the basis, that is even where it starts from.
Okay.
Lots of people just go about their 9 to 5, their routines, this and that and that. But what is the relationship with yourself like?
Okay.
You cannot have a relationship with a second party or someone, daughter or someone else's son, if you don't have a standard relationship with
yourself.
You don't know who you are. You don't know what you want. You don't have self-love. You're still living in the past. You're still living in regrets. You're still in a bitter state. Maybe you were raped when you were 6 years.
Can't forgive yourself.
What has happened to you, but people go through a lot. And then with all that, you haven't forgiven your past. You haven't moved on. You want to enter into a relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me be frank with you. No matter how you try to be the best, it might be going well in the first few months, but reality will always come to play.
Yeah.
You can't forgive yourself. You can't forgive your partner.
Okay.
You can't love yourself. You won't even know how to depict a love language your partner desires.
Okay.
So that is just the beginning part. So if you want to have a very, very good relationship, the best thing to start with is to just rate yourself
first.
Get involved in yourself. Get in love. Get intimate with yourself.
Okay.
Learn about yourself.
Yeah.
And then you would stand a chance of having a better
relationship.
So that is something I'll talk about.
Thank you for that. It's really beautiful. I appreciate. So, Stunt.
Yes.
Why do relationships fail?
Okay. Thank you very much. You people have spoken very well, and adding to what you guys just said, because from what Nefe said and from what she said, I think relationship fail based on a lot of reasons.
Okay.
There are numerous reasons why relationship fails. You can have infidelity. You can have when the how will I put it now? When the emotions are not flowing, like you can be in a relationship with somebody, at some point discover that the person you are with now is no longer the same person you fell in love with.
Yeah,
It seems like the attention is like going down a bit. And then when there is difference in expectations, like you're in a relationship with somebody, but along the line, the other party discover that this relationship that I am in, there's something I'm expecting from this relationship. I'm not
And you're not
getting.
getting it.
Yeah, so the person now tends to shy away. You understand? And when there is poor communication, you see that there is trouble.
Yeah.
Because I want this thing, this relationship, and you have your own, but we don't know how to communicate it. You understand? So now the emotions and then the feelings, it's not mutual. You understand? So there tends to be a kind of problem here because I can't communicate. Because what I want is not what you want. And you can't communicate because what you want is not what I want. Yes. So they have many reasons. They have even financial issues. Like if they say love is sweet, but when money is there, it's sweet.
Love is sweet.
Yeah. So when the money is not like money is the basis of love. Okay. You understand? But everybody they define their own relationship. Some persons can be in a relationship because of money. Yeah. Yeah. Some can be because of anything.
Looks,
but there are reasons, a lot of reasons why relationship fail.
Okay. Queen Precious. At what point will you say you are in a relationship?
Okay. I think the best point I would use to rate my relationship level with someone is if we both have communicated about it. It's not enough to be giving signals. It's not enough to be giving the I love you vibe. We are using style, getting everything this lady wants, or this guy, everything. Okay. But you have not communicated. You guys have not come to talk about your feelings and come to a particular agreement. So if I'm able to come to a particular agreement with a person, and then we talk, we are adults, we both know about how we feel about each other. We talk about what we expect from each other. We talk about how to go about the whole thing, and we talk about starting something very, very tangible. Okay. Then I think the relationship starts from there.
Nefe.
Well, she's right. She's really, really right. But I'm someone who wants to be sure. I want to trust the process. So we have to develop a certain kind of friendship first. And I have to trust your person. And then obviously we're going to have a very good conversation about it after you ask me in the most romantic way to be your man. But of course, you have to make the effort because I am a full meal. I'm a full snack. You have to take time and actually ask me. And then we have to talk about it. We have to be sure that we both want
this.
Yes, the same things and we can give what we're looking for. So when that comes, I know that I'm in a relationship.
Stunts. At what point will you say you are in a relationship?
Okay. So if I'm to say that I'm in a relationship with a girl, I'm expecting total commitment. You understand? And I'm not expecting you to give what you give to me to another person.
Yeah.
An exclusive king.
Yes. And I'm not expecting to give another person what I'm giving to you.
To you.
Yeah. And I'm expecting somebody who I'm very, very free and comfortable with because men, we don't tell our problems. I need somebody that I trust you at some point, not like 100%. People can sway any moment, but like I trust you and I can tell you my problems because I have an emotional attachment. It's not about being vulnerable doesn't make you weak, but it shows that this thing can happen to you.
Being weak. Weak is not vulnerable. Come on.
Weakness.
Calm down now. I'm listing the good qualities. An exclusive king, a vulnerable king, a committed king.
Yes, it's part of it. If you want to be with someone for a lifetime, or you guys want to have something serious,
you have to be.
I have to feel at home with you. You have to feel like home.
That's vulnerability part is one quality that men we can't like. That's why
It's
a
not
man
something that
dies
is easy
inside
with
because
you guys,
we
I
are not free
understand.
to come out. You guys, you cannot
Yeah.
cry, say stuff.
And
That's
why
because society has
that
enabled
is why
it.
you have to be vulnerable. You have to be able. See, most time you talk about something, you're not talking because you want an instant solution here. You're talking because God has blessed you with a partner that you can vent on, like you can lay your heads on. You can talk about how you feel, if it's business, if it's a personal challenge. You don't have to keep everything inside. That's why you have a partner. That's why you have someone God has.
And you're not speaking as a woman. Now let me speak as a man.
Okay.
It is very,
Speak as a
very
man, please.
hard for us men to open up.
Maybe when you are doing dating aspects, you don't know this person well. But I believe that someone you've spent a couple of years with,
Especially in marriage. Yes.
Okay, let me tell you something.
Okay.
Because my dad told me, he said, they don't tell a woman everything. Even if I'm opening up to you as my partner, there are still some things that I cannot tell you. Not because I don't want to tell you, but I cannot tell you. Because one, I'm a man. Men are not trained to come and
I mean,
start.
man does not
Yeah,
cover the
true,
actual
understand.
reasons. Maybe what you want to say.
Like what I said earlier, before you be someone's husband, you're an individual.
Yeah.
It's a very normal thing that you talk to your woman about some things, but you keep some things to yourself because leave relationship alone. Before relationship,
There's always
Yeah.
you.
So it's just a very normal thing. But that doesn't mean you won't tell your partner anything.
I'm not saying you don't tell.
Nah, it's just the level
Yeah.
to which the
Being
openness
vulnerable
comes.
does not mean 100% open up. No, even human beings, before you be a boyfriend, you are an individual. There's some things you keep to yourself as an
And
individual.
God.
You get, and God, you get. So being vulnerable is not 100% exposure. No,
Okay.
it's at least 80, at least 75.
Ah.
You get. But if you're getting something, if
If
you're
you get
being
married, you're
if
at
you're being
50.
some men, they don't like, especially Nigerian men, they don't even believe in 75% vulnerability. They want to do 20%. They only tell you when the thing has, when the business has
happened.
Yes, you understand. Yes, that's when they open up.
Something that women would have had really good decisions
They won't
on.
say
They won't
anything.
say anything.
Yeah.
Because maybe they probably think if she knows that your business is coming,
Or they feel like women are too emotional to be
Yeah.
logical and help with logical
Or maybe the partner
decisions.
that they ended up with is not actually a one that has a field
So much
educatively,
experience.
Yeah.
and like all this kind of I'm in my bag kind of women.
Yeah, that
So
kind of
like,
thing.
okay, this is the housewife kind of thing. So what
Yeah, what we should, yeah, that kind of
you
thing.
have to be vulnerable at some point, like at least to a very reasonable extent to your partner. It helps her feel safe.
But I do get what Stunt is saying. Stunt is saying, see, society has not enabled men to be vulnerable naturally, but it has done the exact opposite for women. So we actually have to give men some space, some ground to at least breathe and, turn into individuals that can be vulnerable. Because it's very, very easy for us. And we have our own thing where society has to give us space to
Yeah.
actually enter into. So I get what Stunt is saying. Yes, when you're getting into a relationship with a man, you actually have to actually give him the chance to open up. You have to give him extra time. You have to give him that special treatment when it comes to opening up as a topic, because it's not easy for men to do it as women.
Yeah.
It's not against vulnerability.
No. See. What I'm saying is,
Are
okay,
you against vulnerability?
It's a yes or no question. So
if I'm against vulnerability.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you against vulnerability? Or if you're a man, toughen up, Tarzan.
No, I'm not saying I
Tarzan.
can't tell my partner some things.
Okay.
Like I say, I cannot just tell. Okay, you now as a woman, let's take for instance, you're in a relationship with a guy. Like, okay, you
I'm
are
married to a guy.
okay, you're married to a guy now. Okay, how often do you think you call this guy and sit him down and be like, what's going on? Like, what are you feeling? Are you feeling good? Like, ask him his problems.
Yeah.
Most times we that are men, we don't get asked these things. We feel some persons feel like men are okay, they can handle themselves. You understand? Like how many persons call this person like, what's happening? What's going on? What are you going through? So when you say that men tell 20%, it's because of the expectation, like you said, in the society. You don't just come out and start saying your problem. You can be seen as a weak man. You have to ruffle up and handle your thing, and I can handle this thing. You understand? So it's only when it gets out of hand for those who try to tell you, now they tell you. Understand? Just imagine you now being in a relationship with a guy who comes, phone maybe babe, my phone just spoiled. Like if the screen cracks, babe, my screen just cracked. If the battery is low, babe, my battery is low.
Actually, yeah, did you understand?
Even as a woman, I
can't even do that.
How did they raise
I
you?
really can't do that.
Ha!
Yeah, you get
Yeah, there are times when you want to be a baby,
That's why I
but
said something from the beginning. Before you are in a relationship, you're an individual.
Yeah.
You know yourself.
Yeah.
You get. And when I say vulnerability, don't get me wrong. I don't mean everything. If you mess, you say I mess.
Hey, there's vulnerability and there's stupidity. There's like
They're actually two
What
different
I'm
things.
talking about is some men don't talk at all. You get it? And that's why it's good to get a partner you are very
Comfortable with,
And
yeah.
that brings us back to the question about why
Relationship fails.
So sometimes
Yeah.
partners don't get this kind of people that they can be comfortable with and like
Open
have
up,
open
yeah.
up, all this kind of
Yeah.
thing. Some women are just maybe they only talk to you when they want to ask you for money.
For money, yeah,
When
you
they want something,
understand.
when it's a
Yeah.
new phone, a new week, they become all nice.
Yeah,
what
but
you
that's
want.
that's a whole
really
different
bad.
ball game. Someone that does that is not in for the relationship.
She's just there for the
milk
money, the
you
material
dry.
things. Do you
How
understand?
would you
Yeah.
know? How would you know if a woman is not in from a relationship, like the dating aspect?
You can tell, except the woman is putting up a very good act.
Yeah.
Because once you see that somebody is always calling, you're always getting excited or in a better mood when you've dropped an incentive or you've dropped money, it's enough reason.
Yeah.
I will send you out.
Okay. So, Nefe, at what point will you say your relationship has started failing?
My dear, it goes back to the first reason why I said relationships fail. If I see that you have stopped treating me the way you were
You
treating
deserve
me the
to be
first
treated, okay.
period of the relationship, I know that something is wrong, and I will
Somewhere.
definitely try to communicate. And if I try and see that you are not saying anything, then another reason. The question was, how do I know when a
you say your relationship
is
has-
failing?
yeah.
Okay, when I can no longer satisfy your emotional needs and the needs that we talk about, that we say we're going to satisfy in that relationship, when I can no longer give you that thing.
Okay.
Yes, and when I can no longer receive from
you.
you as well.
Okay.
Because agreement is agreement, give and take. If
Yeah.
if that transaction can no longer work, it's failing.
It's failing.
If you're becoming someone I can't recognize anymore, the person I did not fall in love with
Yeah.
at first, it is failing. So,
Okay, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Queen Precious, at what point will you say relationship is failing?
I'll detect the failure of relationship when I don't get that energy. You know all those butterflies in your belly? I used to when we first met, that kind of thing. And then I understand that at first if I notice that I might be a bit calm, that maybe because of we've gotten very used to each other.
Okay.
But when I realized that you are kind of very, very laid back, there's no energy, you're not trying to work things out. Normally we are supposed to have arguments, right?
Yeah,
Before
true.
we have argument and before we talk it out before we go to bed.
Yeah.
But now you just feel like there is no point.
1
and then
week.
you get angry. One of the things to check is when your partner starts getting very
Getting
aggressive.
angry for
Like,
little
You're
things.
breathing and he's annoyed.
Wow.
Do you get like little things trigger him? You're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
You know that it's either he's seeing someone else, you're beginning to irritate him at that point.
Yeah.
You get-
Exactly.
But mind you don't have to wait for that extreme things. There are little things
That you could
detect
grab,
as
yeah.
long as you
Those little
observe
things
them.
are maybe before. For me, I love cooking. If I serve you food, if I keep cooking for you, I understand that maybe you want to eat out sometimes, but then you don't really find joy in those little things, those little acts of service.
Yeah.
Okay, before I make you breakfast in bed and all that, and you're all appreciative and all that, but you don't get to feel that these things actually needed anymore. I begin to detect some things.
Okay. Anyways, one day I would like to try your meal. So,
Stunt.
Yeah.
You as a guy,
Mhm.
and you ask the girl out, like when you two agree to be in a relationship, is their attitude, you understand, like your attitude, is it your attitude towards each other, is it expected to change to show that you guys are not in a relationship?
If I ask the girl out,
Yeah, you guys are not in a relationship. Your attitude towards her
Yeah.
and her attitude towards you, is it expected to change to show that you're not in a relationship?
it's supposed to change now.
So,
Like, for instance, I'm in a relationship with a girl now. Okay, you know that if you are the type that whenever you see maybe you are okay, let me just say your friends
yeah.
or your male friends, something like that, you are the type that used to go and hug and stuff like that. You have to stop it.
Okay.
If you are the type that used to call people pet names, like you have a guy, you just call them pet names, like those type of you have to stop it.
Okay.
You have to cut off a lot of things. Not like I'm being controlling, but those things you are calling them, that's to be for me.
Just said what you said, and you're saying you're not being I should cook clean your shoe every
because
day.
no, chill, because me now, I cannot because I'm dating you now, you not. Okay, if I'm dating you now as a girl, and I see another girl and I start calling that girl the first name I'm calling you, will you feel better?
Why will you call her?
That's what I'm saying. So if I'm in a relationship with you, I'm expecting you to give me 100%. If you use
100 in code though.
Yeah.
It's not 99.9.
Okay, if you are going to keep 99, keep one to yourself.
Please, you are a boyfriend, you're not a husband. Calm down.
Wow.
So what will you expect?
Just
Like,
said
because I'm in a relationship, I'm not your husband. You do what? You give me 20.
You will calm down.
No,
you're
you just
not
have
going
calm
to
down.
get the same treatment as a husband will get.
So,
You know what?
And actually, principles are different. For me, I will keep hugging my guy friends.
You
If
keep
you
hugging
like,
your guy friends.
Get jealous till eternity.
Is
Oh,
there
yeah,
something wrong?
Melanie.
Is something wrong with hugging guy friends?
If you are in a relationship with me,
Yes.
Ah.
you cannot be hugging other guys.
What
Not
I'm saying is that
marriage,
it's side hug,
Not marriage,
you
Like
can
I'm
jumping on
saying,
top with your 2 legs on the waist.
Relationship with me. The highest you can, like, you can just shake the guy.
Like I
Hey.
said, no.
Sorry for another guy.
Sorry, oh. But can't be me and you. You can go and look for somebody in Jehovah Witness.
Okay, but
today.
wait. So, for instance, now I'm dating you now. I see you hugging another guy.
You calm down. No one refer
You calm down
If
because
you don't
you
trust
put
me, you
a
don't
ring
trust me,
in
then
her
don't date me in the
finger.
first place.
Okay, so
What
you
you will say is side hug, not full hug or something like that. But I no hug at all. We
there
shake.
is a saying that
Are we in deeper life?
most people in a relationship do say, they'll be like, before you became my boyfriend, my guy friends were already there. So I can't push them away because you're already in my life.
You can't push them away, but respect boundaries. You don't overdo.
Yeah.
Maybe if you used to
Definitely.
sleep over.
Definitely.
Because
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say now. Don't try to
Sleeping
see
over is not there
when
again.
you see your guy friend, you should not hug.
Do you know what? Do you know what you're doing?
You guys are
I will
You're
hug my
doing-
guy
you're
friends,
doing
but
these
yes,
things-
there will be boundaries.
You're doing these things that African parents used to do, that they will be so strict to the point that their children will not be able to communicate with them. And then immediately the parents go out, that thing that they said they should not do. Like the way I was raised, for instance, my parents, we never possessed a cane in the house. My
Wow.
parents, they never raised us with cane. I can't ever think of my
Maybe
parents.
That's why your
Love.
skin is skinny.
Jesus.
That's why your skin is popping.
So what you're saying is that,
Wait,
that
let me just complete what I was saying. So they never raised cane. What's the way my parents raised us is when we do something wrong, they call us and they shun us. You get? And because of that, we take their shun as something big. One time we went to our cousin's place and then their mother was scolding the first daughter and it felt like nothing. It felt like breeze was just entering and coming out from here. And the second born was telling us that no, it's when they raise cane, that's when they see shit. And it's the reverse in my house. Anytime we see cane, it doesn't even work for us. So when my parents say something, we don't try to figure out why did they say we should not do this thing. Do you know? Because they are not too strict. They give us free hand. We'll now go and do that thing. Maybe when we now learn from the mistake. Maybe if it was a good thing, not a so you see why you get because of it. But as we were so rigid, we'll be jumping the fence to go out. You get? We'll be doing things behind and we'll be doing it excessively because you might not get that chance. So back to relationship. You are telling your girlfriend no hug. Now your girlfriend is saying hug. She will not hug. But what she will do? What she will do? In fact, it might even make her two-faced because to her hugging is a normal thing, okay? Yeah. And then in your front,
don't date someone who is so normal
You
with
get-
this kind of things.
Someone
Someone that easily just shakes friends. You should already know the kind of person you want to enter a relationship with. Somebody who physical touch is nothing to them.
Yeah.
Do you get? If I see a stranger after 2 minutes, how are you? Friends, hug. You're not going to date the person and you're telling the person to something that's natural to her.
Yeah.
When you know about,
You have
you know
to
about
pick your
commitment.
girlfriend.
When it comes to the term commitment, there are some things that are normal to you.
Commitment is a decision, but this thing is habit. As much as she will want to not hug that guy, it's natural
Okay.
to her.
Let me just take for instance now. You're a married woman, and you're married to me now.
Oh my days.
Or let me use our parents now. I see my mom, see her old time friend, and go and hug the man. Are you okay?
But
Like-
you said marriage.
Uh-huh.
Marriage is different from relationship.
Marriage is different from a
There are some things
relationship.
you learn before you go into marriage. What you can't do in a relationship. Do you think you just wake up and learn some of these things?
No, it's not about learning.
I'm not saying you should not have friends.
You know what it's about? Like now, if you're in a, for instance, if we are in a relationship, would you not still maybe hug your female friends?
No, I can't hug my
You can't hug your female friends.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
willing to give.
If I am in a relationship with
same thing.
Excuse me, if I'm in a relationship with you, like both of us are dating, and maybe before we started dating, I used to hug my guys. What I would do is when I start dating, instead of giving them a full hug, I can give them a kind of friendship hug. There's a friendship hug. Do you get? So it's not going to look like I am a pretender, or then I'm just all of a sudden because I'm in a relationship with you, I turn to this different person. Apart from having a relationship with a partner, I have a relationship with other people. But you come first. That was why I changed my habit from a full hug to maybe a side friendship hug.
So you want to give a side hug?
Yeah, something like a friendly hug.
Okay, so would you feel bad if I start giving also my female friends
Go
side
on
hugs?
ahead.
There's nothing there.
Go ahead.
You feel bad?
Nah.
So that
There's nothing there.
if the relationship
There's
lasts,
nothing there.
they will not
Anything I would not tolerate. Anything I would not tolerate, I would not do.
everybody go chop.
Okay, anything I know that okay, there's nothing, it's not a big deal, I can tolerate it then, or I cannot tolerate it. I won't tell you to not do it. Do you get it? So there's
See the door. Who hug my baby?
hug.
Okay.
People are different.
People are different. Just pick someone that's like you.
Nefe,
Yeah.
we all know cheating is the common thing, right? Like it's rampant.
No. Sorry. Being rampant doesn't mean it's common. No.
I'll stop it.
Okay, sorry, go on.
Nefe, we all know cheating is common.
Okay.
It's actually common. So now this question, does cheating in a relationship actually make it fair?
Exactly. Cheating makes a relationship fail. I've seen people who moved on from cheating and their relationships are still blossoming. Very few. But the thing is, when you look into what is going on between the two of them, you will see that the trust has been dented to a very great extent. You see that the person is just there because of some other thing aside from love, or the person doesn't really see cheating as a thing. Then again, it boils down to the individuals that are involved in this thing. There are people who don't see cheating as anything. When they are done, they wipe and continue. But for me, cheating is just the expression of the fact that you are not interested anymore. And I will leave silently with my bags. You don't even know.
Stop. Are you going to support the
Cheating.
Yes, cheating.
I don't support cheating, but if I'm to classify it at some point, you've heard about open relationship.
Yeah, I have.
Those who are in open relationship, they don't see it.
They don't see it as
it's a
cheating,
multiple
no.
partners.
That's why it's open.
That's why it's
Yeah.
open.
But for me, cheating, but you know,
So do you believe in the
Responsible
saying?
for me.
Do you believe in the saying that men are polygamous in nature? What's that like used to say? That it's a
They are
normal
entitled
thing.
to more than
They are
one.
entitled to more than one. Like it's how it's supposed to be. What do you think about that?
about men being polygamous.
Yes. And they say to their full odogu chest that men, if a man sleeps with another listener, it's supposed to be like that. They are polygamous. That's how God made them.
Well, I'm speaking for myself. I don't speak for other men. I feel. Understand? I feel like if you are in a relationship with somebody and you actually respect this person, you have to respect them enough not to cheat on them. Unless you want to have another woman, like you want to have two wives, you understand? Then God, like it becomes very clear. But if I'm with somebody, like this person is my partner, I want to be this person, I don't think I have to cheat on you. So if I cheat on you so that I'm disrespecting you and you don't even have to forgive me, you don't have to forgive me because I don't respect you enough not to cheat on you.
Yeah.
So also if you are a girl and I'm with you and you decide with your full chest to cheat on me, there's nothing like mistake in cheating. You've cheated. It's like if you have cheated, you have cheated. Understand? So like
Stop.
Hi.
Stop.
I've really been through it.
You don't have to forgive me, right? But you see, in most marriages, when the men cheat and their wife finds out, at the end of the day, when he comes back, pleading and everything, she still accepts him. Why did that happen?
you know that when it comes to the psychology of sex, a guy might have sex with a girl that there's no emotional attachment there.
Oh, that's cheating.
But that's cheating.
She said that she
Cheating
explains
is
to you why some person. I don't support cheating.
Okay.
But the reason why I'm telling you this,
Okay.
if a girl has sex with a guy or you start having sex with a particular person, I don't know how your psychology is or how your body is built, but at some point I think you start developing emotional connection with the person. As a girl, is it true or not?
Oh, you know that
It's true,
cheating,
right?
cheating is not defined as whether you have an emotional listen or not.
She's trying to talk about why the person is being accepted back.
So what do you feel about that? Is it supposed to be that way?
It's not meant to be, but what I'm trying to arrive at is that if a guy sleeps with this person now, and the person goes, hope you go ever, they cross that place again.
So do you still call it cheating?
It's cheating.
It's still cheating, right?
Yes.
That's what I want to hear. Because do you know what people do? Because of there's no emotional attachment, they feel okay. What cheating doesn't have to do with.
Cheating doesn't have to do
Yeah.
And Stone said something. Stone said something about cheating, not cheating out of respect. It can't just be out of respect. If we come here to respect each other, you can't respect your parents. We came here because we are in love. You should not cheat on me because you're too much in love with me.
Is that love without respect?
They have to be loved.
Understand what I'm saying now, that you have to sprinkle a lot of love inside the respect. That is not just respect. You get. You can respect any other human being, but you came to have something special with me. So I want you to be so in love with me. I want your passion. I want your love to inspire you so much.
I don't think
that
Nigerian
cheating.
men.
Sorry for you, but I will find my own. If it's not in Nigeria, it
It's
has
hard
to be
for Nigerian
abroad.
men to love
But
you that
my
much,
own,
but
you
I've
must
seen
feel
you.
there.
I've
Actually, seen
love cannot stop somebody from cheating. Somebody can actually love you like they can die for you.
Why?
But they will
Why?
cheat.
Why?
Sign me out of that reality.
There are a lot of reasons why people cheat.
Okay.
You understand? So you saying that somebody doesn't love you. If you've been with somebody who is a sex addict or somebody who is an opportunist in sex, they can actually love you. You understand? But the slightest opportunity that comes to experience that sex, they
You
will just
cannot
take it.
experience it with
Can I
me.
tell you that in love there is sacrifice? Can I tell you that if someone says he's in love with you, even if he used to be a stripper, when it comes to you, he will stop?
Yes.
Can I
Even
tell
if
you
you
that
want
when
to
a
be
woman-
sex
when a
addict,
woman
be it
says-
with
when a woman
me.
says that
It's
she's
your
in love with
partner.
you, if a woman
Yeah,
says she's
yeah.
in love with you, even if she used to sleep with 50 politicians, if she's in love with you, she would cut all that things. Should I say that love involves two people coming together and having a conversation to stop those things they used to do because of they want to maintain each other? So if you tell me that you're in love with me and you can still go out and sleep out, I'm sorry you are not in love with me. Maybe there's something else, or maybe the love is no longer there, or maybe it's
Or you
still
don't
there, or
understand
love
what
me.
love
Yeah. You don't
is. You're
understand
calling
what
it
love
something
is. Because if you love
else.
me, no matter how that sex that other woman will, because you love me, you wouldn't do that.
If you got what I said somebody who is a sex addict, they're not actually sleeping with the person because they love this person or they find the person. They just want to get that.
Release.
Sleeping with person because you love the person does not mean you're not cheating.
I'm not saying it's not cheating. I'm not saying that it is possible for somebody to still say that they love this person. They can do everything for you.
And still
But because they
go
have
out.
this problem, it's like a psychological
Yeah,
something.
it could-
So every
it's a
slight chance they
condition.
get, they just take it.
And
You
even
understand?
in love, there is sacrifice. That's the same thing I'm talking about.
You're talking of when I said it's more
Trying to
psychological.
accommodate each
You,
other.
you can't the person can't control it. That's why it's a psychological something.
So that is why the person
is
actually
a
needs
sex-
to heal before
being
getting
sex
into a
addict,
relationship.
Being a sex addict, that is a very extreme thing. And that is why you have to, like, before you move into a relationship, you
Know your
guys
partner.
know your partner, know how you do things. But personally,
And
if you
heal.
love me and you sleep out, that love, I don't know where it is.
Carry your bag and be
If you
going.
like buy me the big
Yeah,
of 5
if you
million,
know
I can
that
go.
if you
I can
know
go.
that you are a sex addict, you have to actually go into therapy. There are things,
Yeah,
there
that
are
would actually
institutions
help
made
you
to
out.
help you.
Yeah.
When you are now entering your healing
Because
phase,
the person
you
will do
can
it
now.
again and again and again. The person can even bring you disease. And then you're saying because of he's a sex addict, which will to help the
Emotionally
sex addict.
wreck you.
Yeah, Nefe.
It's not worth it.
There was something
sir.
you said when we started, when you said you can't be in a relationship where if I tell you not to hug somebody, then you want to hug the person.
Yeah.
So for instance, you're in a relationship with somebody and then you go to maybe a party with the person and you go and dance with another guy.
No, there's an extreme
That's
to
extreme.
these
extreme.
things.
Yes, that's what,
And I can actually-
Like you're
Wait,
disrespecting
why
the
you dance from
guy.
that person? Why?
If
No,
if it's in the
that's
same
extreme.
friend group and all of that,
Disrespectful.
I feel there's not much wrong. Like if you guys came in the
Personally,
same group or
personally-
something like that, and I'm
personally-
dancing with you after I dance with another person, there's nothing there.
No, for
Okay,
me
that's
personally,
our own
there's
point
a lot
of
of
view.
things wrong because I feel it's even more disrespectful if the person I'm dancing with you know the person. Do you get? Like it's even better said that if I want to be mad and dance with someone else, let's even be someone that you don't know his background, you don't know anything, but someone that you know that he's your friend.
It hurts
You get?
more.
It hurts more. You get? You know this person. So for me, dancing is far away because if you're dancing in a party, it's not church dance. You know the kind of dance adults dance. Like,
Yeah.
No matter how you try to paint it, so it's far away.
Now, you
But it's
talking
not
also
always
about love.
twerking and rocking
You
now.
said love has to
No,
do
no, they
with
know I'm a piano
respect
challenge.
and all that.
Yeah.
So you said love has to do with respect and all that.
Yeah.
So
Everything
now,
doesn't have
taking
to
for
be
instance, like the
sexualized.
girl who went to the Omale's concert with the boyfriend and went and danced with Omale. If that girl now tells the boyfriend that she loves him after doing that thing, Like, would you justify it as this is actually love?
That's not
After
love.
dancing
That's
with
not
That's not love. It's the same
That's
thing we are
actually
talking
not love.
about. She said she loved her boyfriend, right? Fine. She came with the boyfriend.
And she
then
left
she
the
left the
boyfriend.
boyfriend to go and dance with somebody. That is not love.
Harsh reality.
She does not respect him, and he respects there's love. You can't be with your man dancing with a different man, no matter
And
the
because she's
celebrity.
all
Harsh
a
reality.
celebrity.
Because you know what?
Someone you
she
call to
has
be your
lost.
idol.
She has lost
no.
in different. She has lost that relationship. I don't know if she has.
Why
Normally,
not?
herself probably doesn't even know her name.
Do you
Sweetheart.
So where did she win at?
Sweetheart, harsh reality. Didn't you see the facial expression of the boyfriend when he said, go? Didn't you see when he said she go
told
up
her
and
to
dance?
go.
Yes,
Told her
so
to go.
it was when things now started getting extreme that he started frowning his face and all of those things happened.
but-
He now went home and took her
So if you go with your boyfriend,
See, at the end of the day, it is up to the two people that are inside that relationship and the
Okay.
kind of lifestyle that they
You
live.
want-
These people could be club gods and club goddesses that are ras, and their extremes are not your extremes.
Okay.
So that one must have shocked him, and that was a lot. Talk blue film, Kenya, right?
so you are saying it's possible that they might have been doing such.
They might have been doing like it's normal to them. Do you get?
From
And
what
they
she
can
said.
still feel
Yeah,
the love.
because
It could
from
just be
what she
something
said,
superficial.
after
Girl to go.
That means maybe there's
Yeah.
a way that
Vibes on vibes.
Yeah.
They actually thought it was a
But
simple
If
dance.
it were to be me personally, no matter the amount of go you tell me to go, I
Omo.
will. I protect you.
Your
Thank you very
extreme
much.
is not another
Like
person's extreme.
I respect that a lot, because if it's somebody, if it's a girl that has sense, no matter how you are,
Yeah.
your boyfriend tells you to go.
Because obviously, do you know that it's even possible that him telling her to go was under the influence of maybe people around saying go.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Yeah.
want to look
And
like
the boy is not, he's not wanting the girl to have fun. Now you are in a relationship with somebody, they told you to go. You now ran to the stage and went and did all those things you did.
Indeed.
That was extreme.
Omo.
That was more than
Jesus.
extreme. I'm
No.
not sure. I'm not sure they even got back together.
No,
The guy went home alone.
I heard that he threw her things out.
Wow.
Please, let's go on.
Oh God, that's so painful. Okay, so Queen Precious, does distance in a relationship affect the sustainability of the relationship?
Yeah, it does.
Like,
To an extent.
for I say, when I mean distance, let me use this example. You are in Nigeria as a girl, and the person in a date no Obodo, and what people are just doing is hello, in the morning I love you, in the night I love you. You've not seen this guy one-on-one, so
It does affect the relationship a lot, but people are different. But
okay.
personally, what I think is no matter how people are different, no matter how different people are, rather, you can't tell me that, you can't tell me how healthy a long distance relationship is compared to the one where you guys see each other. Some people can say, okay, they can handle long distance and all that, blah, 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 but it is not as healthy as when you see someone physically. Personally, I don't do long distance. I want to see you. I want to visit you. I want you to visit. I want us to hang out. I want us to have car dates and all of that.
Oh,
so
so
if you are
cute.
in abroad, if you are in London, every day you're calling me. For how long do you want to hear my voice?
Yeah.
Don't you want to see me? I also want to see you.
Right.
So it really really affects.
Love.
It's getting very,
Sam.
very romantic.
It really affects the relationship.
Okay.
It even builds a kind of trust issue. Because maybe you guys are used to speaking with each other every 6 p.m. You call each other, or maybe there's a particular time you guys talk to each other.
Yeah.
And then sometimes that, maybe recently, when that time comes, maybe you wait, you call him
Network
and
is
maybe they
affecting or
say,
something
he's not
like that.
picking up. You start to think, this person used to have my time. What's going on? It's like he doesn't love me. But it could be that he had maybe a work, or maybe something came up. Or you be thinking that is there a woman in the house? Like, because you can't see the person.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
come, and you guys will fight every time.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that when people are far from each other, maybe people are in a relationship where they are far from each other, they tend to fight more than when they see
Each other.
It's because of they're not able to see each other. They don't know what each other, like what the other person is thinking.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it leads to lots of emotions and lots of things to spoil.
Okay.
So to me personally, it's not a healthy way to be in a relationship.
So, Nefe, can you deal with long distance?
I cannot deal, oh.
Over girl.
I can't deal. I want to touch you. I want to grab you. I want to hold you.
Aww.
We're not talking about in the overly sexual way, but I'm someone who finds a lot of comfort and fulfillment.
And grabbing.
Stone.
She said she wanted to grab and hold him. So she finds fulfillment in grabbing.
Please, freedom of expression.
Somebody cannot.
Twinkle, my dear, express yourself.
Yes. I'm someone who finds a lot of comfort in
Yeah.
physical touch, not the, The normal one that supports your emotions, just helps you get through the day. Nigeria is a very, very annoying country. So I'm in a relationship, I'm in love, I want to hold that
You
person.
need the cuddles.
Yeah, I want to see you, I want to be with you. I can't do even on Soka
Don't, why are you staring at her like that?
No, just imagine she says she needs physical touch, but not the one.
Away from here now.
It did not concern me. It's
her
too
own.
far.
That's her own. She
I
said
don't want.
Usuka to Enugu is too far. So her man got stay by her side.
You have to be
She
around.
just
please.
Living together then.
Nah, the
You
syphilis
get
is
tired,
too much,
yeah,
but
yeah,
at
that
least
kind
in
of
the
thing.
same
Will
vicinity.
you say syphilis when you get married?
No.
Nefe, when you get to that bridge, you cross it.
We'll
as
cross
right.
it. Yes, yes.
When she gets to that
Jersey
bridge, she will
baddies.
cross it. So,
Okay.
Stunt.
Yeah.
Between a man and a woman, a boy and a girl,
Mm-hmm.
who will you say is the root, like the cause of the relationship? Why, like the roots of why relationship fails? Is it the man or the woman that causes relationship to fail?
Now I'm worrying about the weekend.
Hi,
Meaning
all
what?
my gender,
But it's true.
all my
I'm not
gender.
lying.
Actually, Barajo
Oh my God,
wicked.
wicked.
If we're being honest,
You understand?
I love it.
Uh-huh.
It is sweet me.
So if you should ask me now, I think it's the women who, because
of course, you will blame the other gender.
it's not about blaming the other gender. Oh no, I didn't
Let him
cause
say what
here.
he wants.
You understand?
Yeah.
If I'm going to use an instance, I know a friend of mine that he had to do a lot of things because of the girl was a kind of comparing him to other people. You understand?
Okay.
So like every small thing you just be like, no be your mates they do this one.
I hate
No be your mates they do this one.
you. Like I hate
Understand?
comparison.
So now this guy started doing, even in my own lodge, there's this, like there was a day one girl did something. All of us with the guy we did it, we just stand up, look ourselves, come out. We were gymming, we were carrying 50, 60. This guy came and carried 20. The girl was like, no be your mates, they carry 40, 50.
Wow.
We looked at the girl,
What
like
was
I felt insulted myself. Understand? The guy just looked and smiled. I was like, wow, this guy is just dead. Understand?
Yeah.
So like a lot of things that happen in relationship, 99.9.99999. Now the guy rob a bank not to impress him babe. Say guy they go do one or two things so not to impress him babe or do any other thing. Guy they rob bank make him impress guy. Not to impress not be women. So if you ask me,
Stay
women.
woke, kings. Stay woke.
So, Queen Precious, what do you have to say about
I have a
this?
lot to say.
Because I can't see that I'm
But
watching.
I will just make it very
I'm
very
watching
short.
like attack our
Personally,
agenda.
I feel it's not even a gender thing at this point.
Okay.
It's a very, very unfair thing to have breakdowns, limit cost or pointed out to a particular gender. We are humans, and because of we are humans, we err. You get people mess up in lots of ways. I won't even lie. But where it becomes unfair is when you point fingers at a particular gender for lots of things.
Which
you
he
know
was
of your
doing.
guy that does this, you know of your guy that does. But do you know of women that actually go through lots of things because of men?
I'm not saying they don't go through, I'm talking of the ratio.
There is no ratio. When it comes to human beings, let me tell you, when it comes to human beings and faults, you don't rationalize. You don't put a ratio or something. You try to be rational instead. Because when you're talking about how people fuck up or how people mess up or how people spoil or end their relationship, sometimes it's man, sometimes it's woman.
woman.
You don't know about the whole world. You don't know about things happening. I've seen men do worse things. I've also seen women who are very wicked that will mess with your life. You won't even be able to move on again. So we can't point fingers at a particular gender. I
Gender.
feel it's a very irrational way to grade how relationships feel, point at a particular gender. It's women and it's men at the same time.
Okay.
Yes. As far as you're not a good person, you're not raised right, you don't know, you don't have sense, you can spoil
And you
a
don't want to
relationship.
do better.
Be a woman, be a man, be a trans. I don't care what you are. So it's not a particular gender.
Nefe, any contribution?
One name, they have shut me up. Oh, there's nothing there. But yeah, she's right. It all has to do with the individual and how the person has been made up as a
Yeah.
person from your background, from your family. There are things that your family would do while raising you that destroys you as a person or
Yeah.
that makes you a bad person in relation to others or in relation to love and being with someone. So it's the individual, and please, everybody needs to work on themselves. You know that thing that is wrong with you. You're just in denial. And if you carry that thing and you enter a relationship with someone you love per se, because I don't even trust your love if you are entering with that broken side of you that you're not ready to
Yeah.
fix. So please fix up
Okay.
for the sake of our country.
All right, guys, we've come to the end of this show.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your wonderful answers. Like, Omo, people were amazing. So, guys, we've come to the end of this show. So now, you see that there are many reasons why relationship failed. And you don't point accusing finger on one gender. It's actually from both the male and the female. So I feel for your relationship to move forward, communication, like the key word, communicate with your partner. Know what he wants, know what she wants, and sit together, work together, and make your relationship work out. Mind you, if you are broken and you've not forgiven yourself from the sins of the past and you want to enter a relationship, I'm on your head the deal. So heal first, forgive yourself, then settle for that particular person that you want. So guys, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment. We'll be seeing you in the next episode. Bye.